Hey yo, gobble gobble. It's Nerdcore Dave, back yet again. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are all having a good Thanksgiving, chowing down, getting into your turkey comas, arguing with your drunk uncle about politics, whatever it is that you like to do. I hope you're enjoying the day, man. It's a crazy season right now. Hey, I wanted to get at you guys because we had a change of plans here, and I wanted to throw a couple ideas at you. So what happened was I got a phone call that the CGCs I sent out are coming back in. Both Janine and Todd had some as well. Todd went and picked up his, and Janine and I were going to roll down tomorrow and pick them up. But I have 8 books, and when I was on another channel, it was Nerdcore Comics and More, which I had issues with. I don't know what the problem was, but there's videos. If you look online, I was guessing the grades on those. There's 8 books. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be, except for one, they're all going to be over 9.2s, or near mints. The one Ultimate Fallout 4, I thought it was going to be higher grade, but now I think after thinking about it for 2 months, I think it might be like an 8.5 or something because of the corner ding, but we'll see what happens with that. But we're nixing the sale, and we're going to a different place, so we're going to probably dig through some dollar bins or whatever. I don't know if they're having any sales or anything, but we're definitely picking up those CGCs. But while I'm down there, I'm going to drop off a few more, I think 4 or 5 maybe, for us to send out to CGC. So in a couple months I'll get those. And now, because I'm picking all these up, I'm going to minimize here. So I grabbed a few books that I know, well, I'm pretty convinced that don't need pressed, because I don't want to have to pay for the pressing and stuff right now because of the cost of the CGC. So I want to show you guys that, but I want to show you because, Batman's he's top 3 favorite heroes of most of my life. So I'm always prepared. So I already got a box. I'm going to pick these CGCs up. I got an old Amazon box here. This will fit a CGC almost perfectly. But I also put some stuff in here for packing, and to pad this out so you can see. I'll put this on top, and then I got some boxes here, an old ramen noodles box to pad the bottom, and I'll probably get some painter's tape, like that blue painter's tape that doesn't stick real bad, and put it across the top to help secure it. So something to think about if you guys get to pick up CGCs, because I don't know what they're going to have it in. They might just hand them to me. I don't know. But also, one of the other things I got here I want to show you guys is I got this little baby briefcase. It's a steel briefcase. And for a Silver Age, it fits it almost perfectly. Probably fit a Golden Age perfectly. But I got this to carry, to transport stuff, to have them CGC'd in, because, again, I try to be prepared. And some of these comics are pretty valuable. I don't want to screw them up. So now, I do have comics that are more valuable than these ones. But again, I just don't want to have to deal with the pressing and stuff. So these are what I'm looking at. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do about 4 or 5. But I'm going to have the retailer, the guys down there are real cool, and ask them what they think, which ones I should really focus on, and which ones they would recommend getting pressed. Because honestly, there's a couple in here that have a couple, such minor spinal ticks. I mean, not even a tick, dude, just like barely. So they might benefit from a pressing. I don't know, but I know this is actually one of them. If you look at this is one I got out of the quarter bin. This is that Thor God of Thunder #2. This is the first appearance of the Necro Sword. Okay. And Gore the God Butcher. But that Necro Sword, I think it's going to be like the next Infinity Gauntlet, because they're really using it a lot in Marvel. And I mean, it's crazy that an inanimate object in a comic book is going to increase stuff's value, but it is, man, and it's awesome. It ties into so much, these and especially the Venom symbiote storyline. But there is just like one. Really, I'm only seeing one maybe spinal tick. But everything else on this is like, it's damn near perfect. I don't see this being less than a 9.4. Remember, I paid a quarter for this last week. So, thinking about sending that guy out. I was also thinking about sending out this Killing Joke. I bought this off the shelf back when it first came out. This is the first printing. It's not perfect. There's a little piece of, like, it's like a production error where they tore the corner a little bit. But other than that, it's pretty good, man. So again, I think these are all over 9.2s. Then I was considering this guy, and I did used to have more of these. I don't know what happened. I must have traded them off. But Doomsday, first Doomsday. So that thing that definitely isn't going to need pressed or anything, and it's perfect. I don't think I've ever read that specific one. And I'm debating between these two. I got the Venom #3 regular edition. You guys know that that's the first full appearance of Null, the symbiote god. But I also have an Unknown Comics version of that. And I might do one or both. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm going to have these guys review these. But I think when I was looking online, eBay seemed like the Unknown Comics version was a little bit more valuable, but we'll see. Then I also am taking down the Return of Wolverine #1 second print. Now remember, this is the guy I just got off the shelf not too long ago. It has the extra pages like pages 2 and 3 and 48 and 49 or Star Wars Dr. Aphra pages they accidentally put in, so it's a misprint. So it's still kind of cool and good for my Wolverine collection because I actually have a pretty decent Wolverine collection. Speaking of Wolverine collection, I mean, this ties into it too, is that X-Men #11. This is the second printing. It's the Pressman variant. Remember, I got this for $1 a few weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, out of the dollar bin, and it's like perfect. I mean, it couldn't be in better shape. So I saw these going anywhere from $125, I think, to up to $200 on CGC on eBay. So sticking that, and then let's see here. One last one. This one has a little bit of a, it's like, man, just like a little indentation right kind of above the staple there. But other than that, this thing is perfect. This is a Firestorm 61. It's a variant. What they did was back in '87, they decided to try a test logo for DC Comics. So if you notice, it said Superman Comics. Back then they were using the DC Bullet logo, which is actually my favorite. I love that logo. But they decided to try that out. They did it on this one and a Justice League #3, which I have, but my Justice League #3 looks like it's been through a blender, man. So yeah, I'm gonna take these down, and I don't think I reflected on this. One of the other things too, remember I was telling you guys about these 18-pack egg cartons. I was using this. This fits in here as well. Remember, I use these in the boxes, but this fit in here as well as the filler. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to take these down and see what happens with these. And it'll be me and Janine tomorrow and possibly Tad. And in a couple of months, we'll see what happens. Now, I did review my old video on that other channel, and I know what I guess these things to be, but we'll see how close I am. I'm kind of excited to see it. And I know Tad is going to get in. He wants to get in a video and show you guys his CGCs. And we're going to go over and give you guys some tips as well, because Todd's kind of gone way above and beyond what I did with CGC. This is only the second time I've sent stuff out. Todd's got a whole CGC collection now. So, but when we first started this, we did it together, and he really handled it. But we found out after the fact that there were certain things that we should have done, and definitely one of the things, and that's why I'm using these ones, because these ones, almost none of them need pressed, if any of them do. But I'm telling you right now, most books, you should probably just spend the $15, whatever it is, and have them pressed when you send them out, because it's a one-off, man. You're going to have them encapsulated. You're not going to be able to do it, so you're only going to have one chance at this, so try to squeak out as much as you can. The one I wish I would have had pressed was a Hulk 181. And I think the one I have is a 5.0, but I've talked to people about it, and they said I probably would have got a 6.0 out of it if I would have had it pressed. And honestly, there may come a time where I crack that some bitch open and send it back out after having it pressed. So, but for now, it's going to just chill. But we're going to go over stuff like that with you guys. So, but for today, that's it, and I'll be back on Saturday. And sorry I lied to you guys and said I was going to not have one till Saturday, because apparently, plans change. And but I'll see you Saturday. We'll have the thing with Todd. We'll have it on hopefully online by Saturday night. And happy Thanksgiving. I want to say, I am thankful for many things, but I'm thankful for comic books and kitties, and even though they didn't bother me this time, which is crazy. And I'm thankful that you're about to like and subscribe to my channel. So, all right, that's everything. So Nerdcore out.